hasn't seen this too often and probably doesn't like it much.
He's been very calm, I think, though, Jim. Good left hook by Roy Jones.
Oh, he rocked Brannon with a solid left hook, and now he's got Brannon wobbled. Here we go. Here we go.
Roy Jones Jr., the 5 most mind-blowing knockouts. In his prime, Roy Jones Jr. wasn't just a boxer. He was a human highlight reel. He had the speed of a lightweight and the power of a heavyweight. He would often drop his hands, taunt his opponents, and then land punches they never saw coming. These are the top 5 most spectacular knockouts of the man who proved y'all must have forgot. Roy Jones Jr. versus Montel Griffin II, 1997.
From that distance, Roy Jones had his phone. Don't try to reach me. I have an attitude.
Each other. A lot of feinting, not too much punching.
After a controversial loss in their first fight, Jones came out with a point to prove. It took less than 3 minutes. Jones trapped Griffin against the ropes and landed a massive leaping left hook. Griffin tried to stand up, but his legs turned to jelly, and he collapsed. It was a clear message that Roy was in a league of his own. Roy Jones Jr. versus Bryant Brannon, 1996.
Roy hasn't seen this too often and probably doesn't like it much.
He's been very calm, I think, though, Jim. Good left hook by Roy Jones.
Oh, he rocked Brannon with a solid left hook, and now he's got Brannon wobbled. Here we go.
This fight showed Roy's terrifying precision. He moved around Brannon like a predator, eventually landing a lead right hand that sent Brannon face first into the canvas. But the most famous part was Roy standing over him, pointing at him before he even hit the ground. It was pure, unfiltered confidence. Roy Jones Jr. versus Vinny Pacienza, 1995.
By Jones immediately. Vinny Pacienza feeling his power. Huge right backs. Pacienza up.
He's cut off the ring.
He's landing everything.
Yes.
Vinny Paz was known for being incredibly tough, but Roy made him look like he didn't belong in the ring. Jones became the first fighter in history to go a full round without being hit by a single punch. He eventually closed the show with a lightning-fast combination that sent Pacienza down for the count. It was a masterclass in speed. Roy Jones Jr. versus Glenn Kelly, 2002.
He's going to get caught. The only reason he survived this long is because he hasn't been throwing punches.
When he tried to throw a punch at the end of round 2, Jones countered perfectly.
This is perhaps the most disrespectful and brilliant knockout ever caught on film. Roy literally put both hands behind his back, daring Kelly to hit him. As soon as Kelly moved, Roy whipped out a right hand from behind his waist that ended the fight instantly. It remains one of the most famous clips in boxing history. Roy Jones Jr. versus Virgil Hill, 1998.
Wear his opponents down. Quick, allowing him to do as much. And stepping in and firing the single left hook, and he's able to withstand those heavy blows.
Most knockouts are to the head, but Roy ended this one with a single shot to the body. He landed a perfectly timed right hook to Hill's ribs. The sound was audible throughout the arena. Hill, a world-class champion who had never been stopped like that, collapsed in agony, unable to breathe. It was a rare display of one-punch body power. Roy Jones Jr. was a once-in-a-lifetime athlete who made the impossible look easy. Was he the most talented boxer to ever live? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.